and welcome back to my channel. Happy freaking New Year. I know it's been a long freaking time since I've made a video, but I'm here and I just want to start on a good note on the new year, and I also want to wish you guys a happy new year. And I also want to say, looking back on the previous year, 2019, I hope that was a really good year for you guys. I hope 2019 brought you nothing but good things. I hope you were able to accomplish all the things you wanted to accomplish. I hope you met all your goals. I hope that, you just were able to manifest and to do all the things that you wanted to do because you wanted to do them. Going forward, I hope you have another good year because new year, new opportunity, and that's all I gotta say. We're making boss moves all 2020 because, that's just what we do. I'm making this video because I just kind of wanted to talk with you guys and talk to my channel because I know I've been MIA, and hopefully this video will explain why I've kind of been MIA. I apologize for being gone for so long. So much time has passed. I've missed all the good holidays. I've missed Halloween. I've missed Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. I just want to bring in the New Year's and start focusing on the things that I enjoy doing. And so hopefully these things will get me back on track and just start focusing on things that I like to do and I find enjoyable, in which I did with YouTube. So this video is going to be more so of a reflection video of 2019. The good, the bad, the ugly, more sad the ugly than the good, because 2019 was not a good year for me. The whole year was just meh. Yeah, so you're here now. I hope you're subscribed to my channel, and I just want to go ahead and get started. Starting off by listing the things that I really enjoyed that happened in the year, and one of those would have to be graduating. That was a huge accomplishment for me because, I stuck out and I finished and accomplished so many things at my university. I graduated from the University of Virginia, with my bachelor's degree in anthropology. No biggie or anything, but that's a huge task. Not a lot of people, start right after high school and finish within 4 years on task. With all the distractions there are in college, they still push through and they do it. There's a lot of people out there that do, and there's a lot of people out there that don't, but I'm just really proud of myself that I was able to do that and to accomplish that. It meant a lot to me, and I feel like it's going to mean a lot, in years to come when I get better job opportunities and am able to be financially stable in my life because, I do have my degrees. Overall, my college experience, it wasn't the best because, there's a lot of reasons why I wanted to come home. Personally, I was really far away from home. I was homesick all the time. Basketball wasn't going as good as I thought it was. It's hard, but I pushed through and I did it. So I'm really proud of myself for that. That was just one big, huge accomplishment for me. And another thing I can say was that I really enjoyed in 2019 was when I did graduate. I graduated with two of my good friends / teammates. When we graduated, we also performed the iconic Before I Let Go challenge by Beyonce in front of the whole entire graduation class.
Like I said, once again, we're about to do Before I Let Go challenge for the whole graduating class.
And that was a really big highlight of my year. I love to dance. I love to, just have fun. And that was a really cool experience because me and my group of friends were brought out of the crowd. We're just screw it. What else we have to lose? I knew the dance, they knew the dance, I only knew the dance because they taught me, and it was just a really cool experience, just the experience with my friends. And I can include videos I probably showed you guys, just what happened when I graduated. I posted a video in the past, but that was just really cool. It was a big moment for me, and so I really appreciate that moment and shared it with a lot of good friends. It was just a good moment for me. That's all I can really say. Another highlight of my 2019 was when my mom surprised me as a nice graduation gift, and we went overseas to Paris and London for a week and some change. And that was such a fun experience, and I was so happy and thankful that my mom was able to do that for us because I've been overseas before, but You know, it was usually with my basketball team, and although I was there for maybe a week, I've been, you know, to Costa Rica and just many other places. Although it was a good experience, I wasn't just able to go roam and go tour the country like I would, you know, just having more free time and stuff like that. So that was another cool, really fun part of 2019, and I'm really thankful for my mom because, you know, she hooked a girl up after I graduated. So love you, mother. I'm just gonna go ahead and get started on the other things that I would like to reflect on. Since I'm on the topic of graduating and all that things with like school and stuff, I would like to reflect on basketball, and I'm just gonna reflect on being at Virginia. And although things didn't go as planned as far as like playing wise, or, you know, it's not up to you really, it's up to the coaches and all other kind of stuff. There's a lot of other things that go into it, but, you know, that part didn't really go as planned. But I still really enjoyed playing basketball. That's why I stuck it out all 4 years. A lot of people don't. Still to this day, I really can say that I really enjoyed my experience playing basketball. My senior season, it was better than all my other previous years. You know, so it wasn't the best, but I made it through, and I still had fun and enjoyed myself. So another aspect that I would like to focus on, as far as like reflecting purposes go, I would like to reflect on like who I let in my close circle, who I hung around with, and people who I consider as friends. Just like looking back on my previous year, or not even looking back on my previous year, but just like looking back as like reflecting on myself. I'm the type of person that, like, I am very nice, I'm very friendly, I'm very open to people I meet. You know, if we hit it off, like, you know, if I hit it off with a girlfriend, a guy, a friend, just if we hit it off, then, you know, I think we're cool, everything's buddy-buddy. I let in a lot of people, or I've always just let in people. They seem on the outside like they're good people, but I never really get the time to actually get to know these people before, you know, I consider us cool or I consider us friends. I didn't make the best choices of who I brought into my life. That was just something that, like, you know, I have to learn from. People who I did or consider myself friends with, you know, they weren't really my friends, and I had to learn that over time because they were doing things that just weren't friend-like, or just doing things that nobody should do. And a lot of things that I was hearing from other people that wouldn't make me happy. And if it wouldn't make me happy, then really, why are we friends, you know? So I just had to learn that out the hard way. Your friends ain't your friends. Your girlfriends ain't your girlfriends. Your boys ain't your boys that you thought you was cool with. You know, they looking out for themselves. They're not looking out for your best interests or my best interest. So moving forward, I just gotta make better decisions of who I let in, because, you know, I've had a lot of people that just, we weren't on the same page. I thought we were on the same page, but we weren't. So, yeah. So another thing that I would like to reflect on that, you know, I need to do better on moving forward and going on to this new year is making the right decisions. In college, you know, my senior year, years before, as a whole, I wasn't making the best decisions for myself, because like the next day I would regret it, like, oh, I should have more sleep, or oh, I should have studied more, or just like little things like that. Like, just, they weren't good decisions I was making. But, you know, like I said, I am getting older. I just need to start focusing on making better decisions, because I don't want to like constantly live in regret. Like, oh, I should have did this, I should have did that. Like, why not just do it? And then, you know, you feel better in the end. I'll personally feel better in the end. I know maybe for yourself, you might feel the same way if you just make good decisions. And a lot of times, like I said, I wasn't. So yeah, that's just that on that. Okay, so another aspect that I would like to reflect on is just kind of like loving myself. I don't feel like this past year or the years prior to that, I wasn't really like truly loving myself, because if I did and actually cared about my well-being, I wouldn't have been making the bad decisions that I was, and I would have been actually making good decisions, because you know what your body needs, you know what you need to be doing. And if you weren't doing these things, it's because, you know, at the end of the day, you aren't thinking about your own self and your own, well-being and all that kind of stuff. I'm kind of like a people pleaser. I like making people happy. I like making people smile. I feel like I put a lot of people first before myself. And I feel like, if you're doing that, you're not really loving yourself as well. I feel like this year I really just want to focus on loving myself, being a better person, and just making the right strides. In the end, being a better version of myself, because I don't feel like I've been the best person I can be. I have way more potential ahead of me, but granted, I'm still young. I don't want to use this as an excuse, but I still have time to improve myself, and I would rather improve now than wait, a year or two later to start improving myself. I just want to go ahead and start doing that now. So this year, honestly, truly, I want to start focusing on myself and doing the things that make me happy, like investing in my YouTube channel, which I'm going to be doing this year. Doing a lot more things that I enjoy doing, not that this person enjoys doing, not that a girlfriend likes to do or a boyfriend likes to do. I'm going to do something that makes me happy because it makes me happy. Nobody else. None of that. So another aspect of like really focusing in on myself that I think I need to focus on this year and just years in the future and just going on forward, I feel like I need to stop caring about what other people think about me, what other people are saying about me, because my whole life I've just been picked on for a lot of things and made fun of and bullied and all that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, I'm just really trying to teach myself and learn how to not care about what other people have to say about me. At the end of the day, only God can judge me, and I feel like, He loves me no matter what, and no matter what I do, what I say, or anything like that, only He can judge me. So I'm really gonna just stop caring what people say about me or anything else like that, because it doesn't matter. I need to start focusing on myself and loving myself and just not focus on other people, because a lot of times I do focus on that. I'm like, oh, they're saying this about me, like, none of that matters. Honestly, none of that matters. Not a hair. I need to just stop caring about all the little gnats. That's what I can call them, the little gnats in my ears. And just going forward, I need to just really focus on that. Just really, like I said, just focus on myself, being the better version of myself, and not other people, because these other people don't matter. Only that matters is yourself, myself, and yeah, that's all I gotta really say on that. Okay, so another aspect of 2019, and probably the last thing that I would like to talk about and kind of reflect on that happened in this past year is relationships. I only want to reflect on this because I want to do better for myself and just reflect on a lot of things that I allowed and put up with that were, really big red flags that I just didn't see, or I didn't end it when I could have, or got out of that situation when I could have, and just, things kept happening and I just, kept putting up with them. And yeah, that's just that I'm that. But at the time, I felt like everything was going good, and there were some things I wasn't really too happy about, but I still kind of just like I said, put up with a lot of stuff that I shouldn't have. I should have just ended that situation a long time ago, but my hurt and my pain just came from that person, just they cheated on me. I've never actually been cheated on before, not to my knowledge. Yeah, this person did that and then continued to lie. There was just so much other stuff that came along with just the actual breakup, and it was just really hard for me because I really thought of our relationship as more than what it was. I thought that person did too, just where we were at in our relationship. I thought we were on the same page. I thought, moving forward, we had talked about marriage and all that other kind of stuff, but I just really want to take these things that I've been through, as much heartbreak and crying and just so many emotions that I'm still going through. It only happened a couple months ago. I'm just still going through the healing process and trying to get over that situation. A lot of people are they're quick to say, the best way to get over somebody is to get under somebody or to start talking to somebody else, and that's just not me. That's just not how I operate. And especially now, since I'm a little older, I just want to take this experience and take this relationship that I was in, and just kind of like reflect on it, see where I went wrong, because I went wrong in a lot of places too. And just reflect on that, because I played a big part in the relationship and so did the other person. But to take it so deeply, actually break loyalty, break trust, and all that other kind of stuff, like that's just something I would never do. If someone's not on the same page as you, you just shouldn't be in that situation to begin with. And like I said, there was a lot of things that I should have did better, should have just left when I saw all these huge red flags. But that's what happens when love's in the way. When you love a person, you just deal with a lot, or I can't even say that, because a lot of people don't. And that's something I need to learn how to do, is just be strong, to love myself, to do better for myself. When you see things that you aren't happy with, you need to leave, and you need to just, like I said, do better. Do better for yourself, because you can do better. I know I can do better. I looked at our relationship as kind of like a roller coaster ride, and you know how like the roller coaster ride goes like all the way up and just plummets down like really fast, like really, really fast. That's kind of how I viewed like our relationship and how it ended. And I don't want to keep talking on it because like I said, my emotions are still really raw about the whole situation. And moving forward, I want to do better for myself and heal and just focus on the things that make me happy, because I've been in a very dark spot these last couple of months, and I don't feel like myself at all. I just want to get back to that same feeling of happiness, and I'm just praying that I'll get back there, because I don't like feeling like this. I don't like feeling really down and really low, depressed, whatever you want to call it. It's just not a fun feeling at all. So yeah, I just want to get back to my old self. Not old self, new year, who this, That's really all I have to say about 2019. There was a lot that happened in 2019. But just moving forward, I want to just do better for myself, love myself, and just focus on the things that I enjoy doing, not that this person enjoys doing, this friend. I'm going to do what is best for Shekinah Lanice Payne, because in the end of the day, that is the only person that matters, is me, myself, and I. That's the only person who has my back besides God and besides my mother. That's all I really have. So if I can't do it, who else is going to do it? I just got to do better for myself, and that's what I'm going to be doing all 2020, all next year, and the years to come. I just want to do better for myself and love myself and just be happy. That's really all I want to focus on this year, is just self-improvement and love, and just getting back to my happy self. I just really am praying that I can, because I know I can. It's just, it's hard, because like I said, I have been through a lot. This year was hell for me, and I'm just praying that it'll get better this year. So with all that being said, I pray that you guys have a wonderful 2020. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a huge thumbs up. Comment, like, subscribe to my channel if you're not already. And you'll be seeing many more videos from me to come. Like I said, I want to focus back on my YouTube channel, do things that make me happy, like I said. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great year, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.